What's up, everybody? Another day of push and record and talking to y'all. And do you ever wonder, the more you talk about something, the less you do it? I had to learn the hard way. And today we're going to talk about why I don't talk about my goals. Now you're probably like, you're on YouTube talking about all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's a little different. I consider YouTube a little different. But talking about your goals is a great way to set yourself up for people wanting to see your demise. I've really had to learn that when I want to do something, you have to just do it. I'll refer back to a Lil Wayne lyric, real G's move in silence like lasagna. And what that means to me is just like, people that are going to do stuff are going to just do it. So why don't just do it and then watch people wonder how you did it? And instead of like announcing it for the timeline or for social media and stuff, like, I get it. Talking about something you're gonna do feels great. I see a lot of actors out there that are just like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing, and it's like, are they really doing anything? Like, I mean, I'm doing a lot of stuff, but I don't need to like promote it all the time. And I get it. Like, if that's what gets your rocks off is posting and getting like the dopamine from people seeing it and liking it, that's, normal, I guess, now. But as I get older, I try to like really understand, like, what am I posting it for? What am I posting this stuff for? Is it for attention? Is it for like just to feel something? I mean, when I was transitioning into posting less about my life as opposed to doing it, I remember like I would be ready to upload or like, post, and then I would have to second guess, like, am I posting this for just so I can feel something? Like, and when I started actually doing more than saying stuff I was going to do, life actually felt a lot more better. I just think like talking about stuff just kind of makes it feel like you're doing something as opposed to really doing something. I think actually doing something and creating discipline is going to be a better bet than talking about it. Talk about it afterwards when it's all completed or you have something to show. Like I said earlier, like if you just end up saying something, there's just online, especially, people are just going to wait for you to fail. So, I mean, that's just the nature of the game, and it doesn't matter what other people think, I guess. But like, I just think like, if you really have goals and you really want to do them, then just do them. Write it down to yourself. Prove to yourself that you're going to get this stuff done. Get a whiteboard. Write down the steps of how you're going to do it. Don't tell people how you're going to do it. Just do it. Because your goals shouldn't be for anybody else. And letting all that other energy into stuff that you should be putting your own energy into is the best bet, I think, for doing goals all across the board. If I talk about my goals nowadays, it's probably because, it holds you accountable. But I also want people to see, hey, I said I'm going to do this and I did it. And if that's not what's going to happen when you announce whatever your goals are, then you probably shouldn't even mention it. Tell people what you did after you did it. It's going to be it'll go a long way. People are going to ask you, and then you can explain to them how you did it. And people are going to be like, I could never do that. And because you already did it, maybe they're inspired and they're like, wow, he did it. When I made the video on YouTube, my first one, I was like, I'm going to post every day. The first time I started YouTube, I said I was going to start a YouTube, and then I didn't. And then I posted it and people saw that. And then I didn't make a video for over a year. Now I'm not really telling people about it. I'm just doing it. And the success as it comes, people are going to be like, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? When did you do it? And that's the special sauce on top of that. So that's why I don't talk about my goals. And I suggest you probably just move in silence too. It's a very windy day, so I'm sorry if it's like bad audio, but I just felt like I had to get this one out for you guys because I see a lot of people talking and not enough doing. So that's pretty much all I got for this one. My name is Sai. I'm an actor, a creative director, and daily YouTuber, and I help creatives take what they love and turn it into something real and help build a life that actually works. So if this video brought you value, give it a thumbs up. If you're a doer, do it. And if this content resonates with you, please give me a subscribe because it means a lot to me. And I'm loving the community we're building here. And in the comments, leave it below. Like, how do you move? How has this affected you? What are you working on right now and stuff? I would love to hear it in the comments. And then also YouTube's popping up these videos on the screen right now suggesting you're gonna like them, and I think you will too. So do that. All right, guys, you're not behind, you're just getting started. So let's build this life on purpose. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.